Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're listening. Thank you. Thank you for spending the last few weeks with us as we move through different meditations for different parts of our life. In this week, we wrap everything up. We allow for some reflection. We allow our breath to slow and our body to soften. We allow ourselves to settle into this space, knowing there's nothing we need to do at this present time, nothing we need to complete. For just this moment, we breathe. And because we've been practicing, know that it's a practice. Every second of every breath of every day is a practice. And these meditations are here to revisit anytime we need a refresher on the practice. We know what we need to know and what we need to do. And yet it is recordings like this and time spent with these kinds of practices that remind us that we move with the rhythm of life, that we move with everything that we have sat with, that we've breathed with, that we've contemplated on and affirmed. We've explored awareness, presence, emotional release, confidence and creativity, clarity, compassion, trust, and purpose. It's easy to think of these all as separate things, separate practices, and yet they're all interwoven. They're all connected. They're all expressions of our relationship with ourselves and then with life. Integration is understanding, knowing, feeling, and practicing our relationship with ourselves, knowing ourselves, feeling ourselves, being present with ourselves, and in so doing, being present with life. It's not about doing more. Integration isn't about getting it all right or it all perfect or making sure we can see all the connections all the time. It's about allowing. It's allowing for everything that is our life. What we've experienced, what we've felt, what we're feeling, what we're experiencing, what we've learned and what we will learn, what we're learning now. It's to allow our life to be an expression of all of us, of what we're connected to in our heart, our mind, and the world around us. As I'm recording this, Artemis 2 has just left the planet. We have 4 astronauts going towards the moon, will move around the moon and come back. And whenever you're listening to this, by the time you listen to this, they will be back on Earth and we'll be planning our next mission to step onto the moon for the first time in over 50 years. As today was approaching, I had the channel on my phone and I was playing it nonstop. Even when we had our community potluck, I had it just placed to the side so that I would be ready for when the launch hit. And there was one gentleman there that asked me, he's like, so you're really into that, huh? Why is that? And I didn't have an answer other than it's just me. It's part of me. It's been part of me for as long as I can remember. I was writing handwritten letters to the people at NASA when I was in first and second grade, and they would send me back pictures of the planets and letters about what they were doing and discovering. And I was hooked ever since. I don't know why, but it is a part of me. And it's natural. And it was really, really neat, and I was really aware of sharing that during our community potluck. There were 3 youngsters there that hovered around the video and were asking questions and got very excited. And that interaction would not have happened if I had decided to keep that part of myself to myself. And that is transformation. It's not a big one. It's not huge. It's not dramatic. It's a small thing. It's small little choices. Choices to really be who we are, whoever that is. Pausing instead of reacting. Breathing instead of rushing. Sharing instead of hiding. Listening instead of assuming. Softening instead of tightening. Being. Being means we have practiced, worked on. We may need to refresh it from time to time. We carry it with us always. It lives with us in our awareness. Any time we take for moving into the expression of our true nature, into our breath, is never wasted. We're able to return to that breath again and again when stress is hit, when we're unsure whether it's the right thing to say, hey, I'm really, really excited about Artemis 2, and I'm going to watch it. While you all are here, would you care to watch it with me? There's still going to be moments of stress and moments of doubt and moments when we don't feel enough or that we think we're getting it wrong, moments where we'll forget our own practice. And that's not a failure, that's being human. Integration is never about leaving presence. It's about knowing how to come back to presence. And each time we take a second to breathe and return, we strengthen that pathway back to presence, back to being, back to experiencing. So today, we recognize that the practice is never over, and that everything that's with us stays with us, and we walk forward with it. So if you'd settle in with me, allow your body to find a comfortable position, supported and grounded, gently closing your eyes, softening your gaze, taking a slow breath in through the nose, exhale out the nose, inhaling and exhaling, inhaling and exhaling, bringing awareness to your body, noticing your feet, your body against your support, the floor or your chair, your hands, how they are resting. Now gently bring your mind to this journey of life. Not specific details, but in the sense of showing up, of being, of pausing, of listening. Notice what arises within you. Feeling, memory, sense of growth, an awareness. Feel the gratitude for all of this. Allow it to swell within you. Not forced, but notice gratitude. Gratitude for you and your walk and your journey. For your willingness of presence, of openness, of awareness, of being. Gratitude for breath. And we affirm, I carry this awareness with me. I carry this awareness with me. As we feel those words settle into our bodies, imagine this awareness, this presence moving beyond you and beyond this moment into your day, your conversations, your decisions, your relationships. This isn't something we have to remember. It's something that's already a part of us. We take a nice, slow inhale and an exhale. Inhale and an exhale. Resting here for just a few moments. A nice inhale and an exhale. Noticing how the breath moves within you. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Slowly moving your toes, your fingers, and gently opening your eyes. Take a moment to notice how you feel. how your body feels, your mind. There may be calmness, clarity, presence. Whatever it is here, whatever you notice, it is perfect. It is enough. Integration doesn't require us to hold on to a feeling or to even figure out why it's there. And as we move forward, know that you always have the ability to pause, to breathe, to become aware. As we move into affirmations, allow these to settle with you. I embody what I have learned. I embody what I have learned. Presence guides my daily life. Presence guides my daily life. I move forward with clarity and compassion. I move forward with clarity and compassion. This practice lives within me. This practice lives within me. I trust myself and my path. I trust myself and my path. As we take one more nice inhale and exhale. Remember, this may be the end of this 10-week series, but it is not the end of your practice. Your practice is not something that you do. It is something that you are. It is something that you return to in your breath, in your awareness, in your willingness to pause. Moving always with compassion, with curiosity, with awareness and presence and awe. Everything you need, everything is already within you. Thank you for sharing this journey. Take care.